Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go. Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
The hardest working guy on this scout team. Dude never lose playing spirit. Practice his butt off every day. And go run 100 miles an hour down the field and chase the ball. You starting tomorrow, boss.
Hang out over there. We're gonna get this done, then we'll start the drill when we're done here with the defense.
Nah, don't pick it up, man.
No. Stop.
Good to see you. Good thing with
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like your charm, man.
Why?
Nah,
why are we
personally,
doing
I really
this?
do that.
Why are we doing this
Nah,
right
I
now?
just said I like
this
it,
is a combine for our kids, and you want to come at me. Shouldn't you be saying stuff like, "Boy, it's gonna be standing room only next year"? You should be thinking that way.
Nah, I am. What I'm saying,
He already said it.
yeah. Nah, I do like that though. You heard me say you do too.
What's good, everybody? You guys know today is the day we will be interviewing Noah Young once again. He's returning, actually. It's not necessarily an interview. He will be returning back, to the live. So we're going to get some people time to chime in. You know what I'm saying? And so Noah Young, he is an NFL draft prospect. And, whether he get drafted or get invited, I'm very confident that he's definitely going to be able to, make the 53-man roster. I believe that. I really do believe it. And I'm going to play some clips to bag up my reasons for believing that he's going to get that opportunity. Some well-known people that actually vouch for Noah Young, I'm going to actually show you guys. So, as I said before, we have Noah Young. We will bring him up in the next few minutes. So make sure you guys drop your comments for questions that you might have for Noah Young. Obviously he have a very interesting story that he would like to share with us as well. So it's going to be a very good interview. So we're going to give about 30 more seconds, and then we'll bring him on in.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
So first and foremost, special shout out to Noah Young. How you doing, my man?
Good, chilling. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Last time we spoke, it was, during the season, before the season, actually, I think. And, now you're preparing, you have to go through the NFL draft, and all of that as far as that process. So for everyone that don't really know much about that process, can you explain to them how that process been and how do you feel as far as leading up to the draft?
It's been tremendous. I've been just staying in it.
Do you feel very good? I mean, as far as the way you tested, as far as pro day, obviously you went through pro day, and for someone like you, it's very important to test very well. How do you feel you did as far as pro day? I know you did good on the bench press because I think you hit 18.
Yes, sir. I think I did well.
That's, that's great. So, do you have any NFL teams right now that's reaching out, or do you just going with the? Okay, so if an NFL team happens to watch this video, what do you think they're getting from someone like you?
A hustler, somebody that's going to be for the team, a dog, and that's not me saying it. It's Coach Prime saying that.
I agree 100%. Not only Coach Prime, but there's others that's been saying it as well. So for the viewers that's watching, I'm gonna play this clip.
I take this many out the portal. I take these men. I pick these many guys from high school, and I make sure I go get a certain kind of walk on. And he took me. We were on the field practice, and he showed me this one walk on, dude 57. This dude was running all over the field, acting like I say, boy, he strategically put this thing together. He's not just picking. He strategically put it together.
Yeah, so it's not only Coach Prime. You have people like Michael Irvin and all of those that acknowledge your work. So that's definitely great. But before we get into all of that, you have a very interesting story as far as Utah State, and right before you got to Colorado, there's a coach, where he kind of. You want to share that story of I guess you want to.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's that's really why I'm a walk-on. I didn't enter the transfer portal because I was afraid of competition or anything similar to that. It was the fact was I was on scholarship, getting money. I'm there to play football. Then my coach is sending me sexually explicit things and texts and photos. And, once I figured, well, the business aspect of it, I was like, well, I'm gonna speak up. And that was when everything went worse. I stopped dressing out, I stopped traveling, and then, ultimately I lost my scholarship, so I forfeited my scholarship really. I went to Title IX to try to preserve it, and that did not work. And then I went to the transfer portal, and I didn't have any film from Utah State, but I had my JUCO film, which is how I got to Utah State. And, COVID happened after that. It was a storm, so.
So do you want to air his name out, or you want to kind of like just keep it between you?
I do. However, been talking about it with my family, and a lot of it has been, I shouldn't say it, because see, even now, I still am trying to figure out how to navigate that, as far as, well, I'm still trying to be in the business, so, but I am now reminded of the business in a way that is consistent. So here I go again, bills about student loans and things like that, or I'm hearing about how I'm a walk-on and being treated as such, as the disposable guy. And so I do want to say the name, I haven't got no problem saying with it. It's facts. I told his name to the Title IX. The FBI called me, They already had my phone number ready. You know, they just called me. You know, so saying that he was doing it to other people. So, and after I essentially surrendered my scholarship to bet on myself again, I find out, you know, he's getting promotions, getting paid more, you know, and going to, you know, more, you know, up and coming places. And so, you know.
So technically, in a way, you feel like that. Do you feel like that is a big reason of maybe it put you in the position you in now, where you have to kind of like get it out the mud?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think
That's the reason. You know, I came off a season with JUCO where we had just won a bowl game, and so I ended up getting a scholarship from Utah State. I get there. Bobby Wagner went there. The previous season, they were ranked in the top 25. We had Jordan Love as our quarterback, the quarterback for the Packers, and they brought me in as the replacement for the linebacker from the previous season. And then all of a sudden, I get there, and now it's, you know, jerk off videos, talking to me about jerking off, trying to get me to go out to bars and drink alcohol. I'm 19 at the time. Trying to tell me he'll fly me out to Seattle, all expense paid trip. He'll teach me about life. Meanwhile, I'm on scholarship. This is a coach. The dynamic of that, it would have been different if it was a player. Been way different. I would have still, you know, because now I'm thinking, well, I'm there. I had 3 years to play 3. Let's say I start 2. Now all of a sudden I've already been drafted. Things like that. So
I agree with you, but I still don't think that he play a big role as far as you being drafted, because everyone know that you have the skills, the talent, the hard work. I mean, it's been aired out on ESPN. So I mean, you know, I still feel like you still have, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to still get over the hump, if that makes sense.
I appreciate it.
So Dennis says this guy deserves a form. Good on you, Mag Dog. Yeah, 100%. And I know you guys have, you know, we've had a chance to meet Noah Young the first trip, but I had no idea about this story as far as, you know, what's been going on during your process before going to Colorado. And I think it's very important for you to speak on that, because you have a lot of people that look up to you, a lot of children, a lot of upcoming, you know, athletes, and to see them, you know, look up to you, and then you explain to them maybe. So that's the thing I want to get to, as far as, you know, maybe a player or youth athlete that have a goal of going to these different colleges. What advice would you give him? Maybe a way he can avoid going through that. If you
You know, and I do think it does correlate with him, you know, specifically as well, because that's the thing, you know. To get there, you know, just got a little bit of luck, been hustling, stayed in it. And again, being on scholarship, and just now, you know what I'm saying, going from JUCO, being able to say, don't worry, it's all paid for, you know? So that being essentially my boss, it's like many thoughts are going in my head. Well, of course I want to stay in the good graces and keep my scholarship. No, I'm not trying to jack this dude off, or, you know what I'm saying, anything, jerk off, you know.
So was this the head coach, or was he a positional coach?
It was a position coach. But then I tell the head coach, and it turns out he brought him from 3 other schools, 2 others, Wisconsin, Oregon State, and then Utah State. And then I stopped dressing out. And I stopped traveling. And then I'm trying to deal with that, thinking, well, there's the option of could get physically violent. Well, what about my scholarship? So
Sir Ken said,
because even having a scholarship, given the chances, given immediate recognition, and okay, here you go, here's your chances. I don't really get chances like that. My chances are, hey, man, it's kind of awkward when I see videos of people doing sexual stuff on Instagram or anything like that, as far as like maybe masturbating. Man, I feel awkward doing it in my own home, Like, it's like, what? Like, no. I ain't trying to hear about that. I'm here to play football.
And for the viewers that's watching, he's absolutely correct, because he did send me these text messages and videos, and obviously I can't show you guys that, and it's that bad. That's how bad it is. It's that bad, and you wouldn't think a player would have to go through this during this time period. Why did you not go ahead and put it out there? Was you afraid that you was gonna lose your scholarship to blast him?
I was thinking, my scholarship, dog. I just got it. I just got the call, and then called my family and was like, yo, I just got a scholarship. And then now it's, my coach is sending me all these sexual videos and pictures. I'm trying to keep the scholarship.
So Southbound 3000 say, bro, you are being a man first. Is what you stood up for. That's what matters.
The only thing I would say, man, now I question whether or not I should have gotten physically violent. I didn't get physically violent, and here I am. I had to go back to JUCO, and then COVID happened. Went to another JUCO, walked on somewhere else. So,
yeah, I think you made the right decisions, because if you would have got physically violent, then you wouldn't have been able to know or have an opportunity to play for Colorado. We wouldn't know the Nord that we know today. And so, but it's a sad situation, because I went through something not that bad, but broken promises. Hey, you come up here, you're gonna have opportunity to play, you're gonna have an opportunity to do this and that, and then when you get there, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a bad look as far as the college game. There are a lot of these things people don't see behind the closed doors. Say React says, wow, just to think you had to go through something like that, shaking my head. Southbound says, come to Jackson State University.
I have no eligibility for playing. Yes, sir. FBI called me about it as far as legal services, because they were saying, there are reports that this man's been doing it. And they were like, we've seen the U.S. Title IX. Like, why, scholarship, trying to see it.
So thank you for the super chat, Shannon. Shannon says, Noah, I love how you have continued to give 100% and do your best despite all of this that has happened. Your focus has been remarkable. I agree 100%, because that's not an easy thing to do, to give 100%, knowing what you went through before getting to Colorado. Like, how were you able to still go and lock in and give 100%?
I want to. I like to. It's fun. I love the camaraderie. I love the people. I love the journey. I love the growing. And I could.
So Zoob says that head coach needs to be fired for knowing about this and penalizing the victim. Man, I agree with you 100%. That's what I'm thinking as well. Do you agree, Noah?
Yes, sir.
I agree 100%. You know, I think the whole entire staff for that school should be penalized. You know, if that means all of them being fired, you know, DW says you shouldn't have to go through that. I hope everything works in your favor moving forward.
Thank you very much. I do think there needs to be some kind of recognition, because to try me, I would assume, well, I already know tried people after me. Probably tried people before me.
Very good question right here. Southbound says, do you think race has a part in it?
Yeah, I think we all can think about race, you know, but it is, you know, to the person, just whatever it happens to be. I don't, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I have another clip.
Hang out over there. We're gonna hit.
And that's what's going to make your story a lot better. We saw you in that clip. You know, that's great with the backpedaling. So Tanita Spate says, Noah, your pain is clearly visible. I truly feel it. You are a strong young man. Keep your head up. That coaching staff and program should be made to pay for what happens to you. Stay strong.
Thank you.
That's what I see as well. You know, I see a lot of pain that you clearly, you know, going through, and but you're still able to push through and fight through, you know, because like Coach Prime say, you know, one thing about you, you know how to fight through adversity. Then it says, I think a civil lawsuit at minimum is on the table.
Makes sense, because ever since then, going up to that part, I had no debt. Now I got over 100,000, so in debt, and that's not including the mental aspect of it, moving so many different places, the letdown, the disappointment.
I agree. I see a civil lawsuit as well because you have proof. You know, that's the thing about it. Like, if you want to take it there, you could definitely take it there because you have the messages and the photos and videos. And so it's just a matter if you really want to take it there. Alina, I think that's your mother, right? I'm here, Iho, love you. I'm here, son, love you. Yes, yes. That's great, you know, to have a mother that's supporting you during this process, you know, and everything like that. And I'm sure for my viewers, you know, if you guys want to, you know, donate to Noah, I'm going to put his Cash App. Can you type in here or I have to do it?
Yes, I can go on private chat or on comments.
You can do it however you want to do it.
Join the chat.
Yeah, so for anybody that want to donate to Noah, definitely do so because, I mean, as I said before, you know, it's a very, you know, touching story, you know, and I'm going to do so as well after the interview. What school
Utah State, Mountain West, where Bobby Wagner was. I was, it was my first time. I was like, Bobby Wagner went there. You're getting a Heisman returning quarterback, Heisman returning quarterback. They were 11-2 the previous season, ranked 21, as low as like 16 or something. Man. Like even just thinking about that and saying like that, I wouldn't have left if it was anything competition or even having a coach call me a retard. I'm asking questions about checks and asking questions in practice. Are you a retard? Are you retarded? I'm asking a check called purple. So that it's like all right, okay. I wouldn't have left or anything like that. Transfer portal, none of that. I was still on scholarship. I was like, and I was a redshirt freshman. So I was thinking as well, I understand paying my dues.
So right now, do you still have what will you be doing now prior up to, the draft and, other things like that? Are you still training and stuff?
Yes, sir. Training, working, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, looking at different routes, wrestling, maybe acting, kind of things like that, military, Uber drive, breeds. And it's I'm smiling at things like that. It's not funny. I don't think it's cool. But this is what happened, and this is what I have to go through now. So.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's not anything to joke around about or anything like that, especially, me knowing you, you're a very positive person, and for you to go through that and then like for me is you went through a whole season knowing what you had to go through, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't know that. Like when we first interviewed you, we didn't even know anything about this. Like
This
for
is
it to finally, so Sir Ken said, let go and let God. God gave you a gift now. Go out there and show the world.
Thank you.
Your mom said the worst part is that this pervert is still around kids coaching. Yes, I agree. That's the worst part about it. That's the worst part about it is that he's still coaching now with no one knowing anything about this. And I think it's great for you to take it to social media because I saw Big Dog Chico channel where you spoke about it as well. So I think it's good for it to get out. So then it says, hey, Noah, have you reached out to any other media outlets to tell your story? Speaking of that, and all you need is some publicity. So yeah, other than Big Dog Chico and me, have you reached out to other big media outlets or got in touch with Coach Prime to get that real media exposure? Because he definitely supports you.
No, sir. Because I was also thinking about football. I didn't want it to be taking away from football. I want to play football. I'm here to play football. Scholarship is about football. I didn't want it to be all of a sudden now it's about something else, and then now it's oh, so what, you don't? It's like, nah, I want to play football. I still think I can play good football, and so I didn't want it to be affecting my football. I wanted to play football, and I didn't want it to endanger that. But now, just did the NFL Pro Day, the Pro Day. So I'm not in college anymore. So, for lack of a better term, crazy man, I ain't got nothing to lose. So, but I lost a lot. So, especially from my coach. So, and this is my story and what I did and what happened and where I've been. And I think somebody can hear it and somebody can be helped by it, maybe learn something. So,
Yeah, I agree with you without a doubt. That it, you know, the sad thing is what you went through and the story and all those things. But I think on the good side of it, outside of the bad, is you helping, someone else not make those same mistakes as far as getting caught up into believing everything these coaches say. It's very important. A lot of times you see, you wouldn't even think these things go on, at the college level. So, not to put your trust in man. God always say this throughout the Bible.
yeah,
It's never leaning on me.
but again, at the very least, it's a professional relationship. And again, it's like I'm on a scholarship. That's my coach. He's supposed to be helping me. All of a sudden, now he's not. Now he's sending me sexually explicit things, sexually erotic things. Now I find out it's kind of like they got their own sex cult kind of thing going on. They've known each other. Of course, somebody that's coming from something that ain't got money like that is going to be like, yes, okay. Of course I love football. And you want to pay me? Yeah. First offer, went, committed on the phone.
So mom's got a good advice for you the youth out there. She says take the visits before accepting scholarships. That's a very good one. We were just so excited we found out too much too late. That's a very good one.
I agree. I didn't take a visit. I didn't, I was like, scholarship, I'll go. Should have been like, okay, my first one. Because in South Alabama offered a few hours later. And then after that, I had basically cut it off on Twitter. I was like, I'm committed. Numbers went up so fast. So.
Shiny King says all type of stuff happening in college football college people will turn their back on you. Remember, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You have already won the battle. I agree. At this particular moment right now, in all honesty, with the 48 people that's watching, thousands will be watching after. Do you feel like you won the battle? Do you feel like how do you feel? Don't give up on football. It is still in sight for you.
My reaction is no, but of course, yes. I think because the best part out of it is I got to meet other good people and, of course, eventually get coached by one of the greatest of all times. And but no, because again, it's like I had a scholarship and I was looked at like I had a scholarship and not, man, the hardest worker on scout team. Like, man, like, nah. So, and as far as my lawyer advising me not to mention a name, no. Like I said, that's just talking with family, things like that. I don't really have a lawyer like that. FBI was even kind of like, oh, okay, this happened? All right, okay. So as far as just not very impactful as far as the direction that they're going to go, it was kind of surface level words. Yeah.
Then it says, this is absolutely not Noah's fault. He called grooming. You shouldn't have to visit in person to make sure you won't get 100%.
And we had a fall camp scrimmage where we had kids out there. And I even posted on my Twitter. I gave this girl some gloves. I took some pictures with some dudes. And the girl and the guys, they were less than middle school probably. So it was kids out there. And now I'm thinking, I don't have a kid. If I had a kid, man, like,
So,
nah, I ain't even going like none of that. So
so thanks for the comment. Shannon says, I love watching you play. The intensity on your face is fierce. You're like a magnet to the ball and a torpedo to whoever is carrying it. Monster.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I agree. You're gonna be all right, bro. I'm a firm believer of that. I'm gonna continue to believe it, that there's gonna be a team out there that's gonna hear this story and they're gonna give you a chance, because at the end of the day, you have the right people in your corner, whether it's the fans, Buff fans, Coach Prime, of course, and it just takes the right scout to just give you a shot.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
What you say says you are a strong young man. You always were smiling. And to hear this, you never know what a person is going through, without a doubt. Never would have thought that this what you was going through the first time we sat down and we spoke. You were smiling. You had a lot of energy. It was totally different. You know what I'm saying? And now to know that you are the way you are right now, is
It's
I
always
can
been
feel that. I can feel that energy. Your energy is definitely not the same during the first interview.
It's a reminder. It's a reminder every day. I think of football every day. I think of my career every day. And I do think about getting here and getting to Tennessee and thinking, I'm viewed as a walk-on. I'm viewed as the disposable guy. Obviously, I wasn't like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I was like, nah, I put in my dues again for the team. So that also is another cause of it. Yeah, it's the money, but from going to scholarship to walk on, it's like being treated like royalty to like a peasant, a nobody, a disposable human. So, telling you, scholarship, getting money, coaches. Oh yeah, yeah. No. Noah's gonna go. No, it's Noah's turn. Noah's going. To man, we just got two freshmen. They in front of you already. It's like, bro, no. Like, it's like no matter what I did, any kind of production, Tennessee and Colorado, still, nah, dog, you a walk on. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
So speaking of that, I caught that one. Speaking of that, I do want to ask you, in all honesty, now that your career is over at Colorado, and me as a former player, I have to ask you in this way, and it's up to you if you want to answer it, if you don't want to answer it. Do you feel like you had got an honest shot at Colorado,
Yes,
a honest opportunity?
Yes, sir.
So it's not like the Utah State and all of them where they didn't give you a fair chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
however, what's fair? Like, let's think about. See, fair. Got a chance. It's fair. Yeah, sure, it's fair. But we really think about fair. It really wasn't that fair.
I see where you're going. So Shannon says your story is illuminating in the awful secrets that so many others exploited student athletes have experienced, not just females. This is going to give others the courage to stand up and fight back. You have support from someone from Amsterdam,
Very cool.
That's why I say, bro, you just have to just keep pushing and keep fighting, and you're going to get that opportunity. I mean, you may not can see it right now, obviously, but it's going to come. What you do with that opportunity is going to be on you. But I really feel like you're going to get an opportunity.
That's what's up.
So do you guys have some questions? We definitely thank you a lot, And we know you're gonna keep training hard.
Thank you.
You know, we know that for sure.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, you my main man. You know, as I said before. You know, and I just hate to see that you're going through that. You know, you don't deserve that. You're still young. You know, it's not like, you know, you still a kid. Believe it or not, whether you graduated or not, you're still a kid. You know, and you don't deserve to be treated, you know, the way that you've been treated.
I appreciate you. I think nobody deserves to be treated like that. We were all kids before, babies. So to play with that power, use it, is not very nice. It's not cool. It's not professional. It's slimy. It's life and death. It's
No, I pray that you knock them doors down in the NFL. Me too, because I can feel, I can still feel that fire that you want to just run through a brick wall though.
that's what's up. I would love to run through.
I will say, as your friend, watching the whole season, I was yelling at the TV, wondering why they weren't putting Noah in when the linebackers was cutting on the field.
Because I was a walk-on.
Mm.
I wasn't on scholarship. That's why.
Mm. Are you still in touch with anyone from Colorado?
Yes.
Hey Logan, if someone were to forward your story to a media outlet, you okay with that? Maybe the Salt Lake Tribune?
Logan?
Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know if he meant Noah. Yeah, let me know who you mean by that one, Dennis. Noah feels like he had opportunities, is how he was viewed as just a walk-on after having school scholarship to do to sex. Yes. No, it feels like he had opportunities, is how he was viewed as just a walk-on after having to give up his school scholarship due to
Yeah, like I was paying rent. That's how I was living. That's how I was getting food. I was able to go to school. That's how I was playing football. It's all good. Yeah, if you was talking about, yeah, of course, it's Dennis, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because I definitely want the name, but I'm not gonna pressure you. I'll
say his name. It's Jackson. Again, speaking of my family, and it was never for sure say the name. And I want to honor that because I still thinking.
You right on that, mother. She said he can fend for himself. I like that. Walk on, I know, but I was still mad. They had their man right there ready to go. You would have turned it around. That's the thing I hate about that walk-on title. Like, I mean, trust me, I know. See, me as a former player, I know the type of persona you giving me, but I know deep down, trust me, I know how you felt, and that's what I don't like about that, that walk-on persona. It's the same with Charlie Offerdale, in my opinion,
Yeah.
Regardless of what he does, me and you both know.
Walk on.
Right.
So yeah, he'll get a lot of praise, get a lot of good jobs. Man, that man, good player, man. Making good plays. But He's a walk-on.
And that's what I said too with Charlie Offerdale. You know, regardless of what he does, it's.
I agree though. But
Why do you think it's like that though? Like, is it because of the money thing where
money. I even remember at being at Tennessee, the freshman that they put in front of me, junior, redshirt junior. And I was even starting at defensive end. And I think I had like, it's even up my films on Twitter, like my first 5, 6, 7 plays were sacks. And I was moved from linebacker to the end. And it's about the money. And he told the freshman, he was like, man, I brought you here, you know. It's like, you want him to make you look good. It's like, dog, you recruited who you recruited. He's giving you who he is. You're pushing him like it's good. You know, what about his brothers? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the team? It's the money. They had money. They have to invest to get their worth out of that money. It's like, dog, what about the games that we're losing? What about that money?
Very, very good point. Tanita says the same. Schools put too much stock in the money aspect and not the quality of the players. That is a golden comment right there. People seem to not understand that men get harassed and abused also.
Sexually.
I meant to write he was excited that he could fend for himself monetarily. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Being able to like have some money, you know, not
Okay.
stipend.
He should have a conversation with a lawyer. Maybe he don't want to go that route. You know, it's different because when you are a player, as he said, and you know, NFL prospect and free agent, you just don't want to have too much of that outside off the field to interfere with the playing on the field. But I that's a tough situation for sure.
I appreciate you navigate through this.
We here for you. Like I told you from day one. This is the first step to your healing. The more you let this off your chest, the lighter you will be carrying around. Good luck, young man, in all your endeavors.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
If talking with a lawyer would give him options, would you contact Indisputable with Rashad Rich? He will make it public and get results. Look him up. He is on YouTube.
I'm writing it down.
Appreciate that, Shirley. I think that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I definitely want, like I said before, I want to, just, wish you the best for sure. As I said before, I hate to know, this stuff that was going on and you having to deal with it, and it's the sad part is it seems like in life, it's always the good ones, the ones that work the hardest, we still have to go through other humps. You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't work the hardest or they cut, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
they
sir.
have all this. It seems like that. I don't know if anyone asked this question. Does Coach Prime know your story?
No. I didn't tell him about that specifically. I told him that 4 colleges before Colorado, but I didn't tell him why. Essentially, I did so many. You know, and I don't, because again, we're here to play football. It's not me trying to, like, oh, me. No. But it is to be. This is very important. It's happened to me. I have to deal with this every day. Money's involved. Mental health is involved. My profession, my career involved. Family is involved. But also, we were thinking, well, here for football. Let's focus on that. Let's not try and make a big deal out of that right now, because I have football here. So keep trying to stack that up. And now that I don't have football, and I'm really thinking why and why I had to go what I went through, go to the places I went through. It's because of that. And as far as how I felt when the announcement and gave me props, it felt awesome. But also, again, if you hear him say, who's the hardest working guy on scout team? On scout team. On scout team. So it was nice and it was awesome, but it was still scout team. You know, it's like, no, it's not. So
I didn't pay attention to that. You know, I'm gonna play this clip. Now that you said that, I'm not gonna hold you too long. But I didn't pay attention to that. Now that you said it, I'm gonna rewatch this
who's
clip.
the hardest working guy on this scout team? Who never complains, spirit. Practice his butt off every day. And go run 100 miles an hour down the field and chase the ball. You're starting tomorrow, boss. It's on you how long you last there. You see that? It's like, it's up to you. It's like, of course. I got 5 plays like that. I had a tackle. I got 5 plays like that. We ended up losing the Utah. And we ended up finishing the season on like 4-7 or something. But it was still, no sir, no. They left. They're not still Utah State.
Wow. Yeah, that is tough.
I'm speaking
You
about
know,
fair. It's fair. No, it's not.
hey, no, just to confirm, the same coach is still at Utah State.
No, sir. No, sir, they're not still the same coaches still at Utah State.
He is a handsome young man. Hopefully, he will get the help he needs.
That's awesome. I appreciate you. And see, even then, I was thinking, okay, everything that happened before is all right. I'm starting. All I got to do is play. I can play. Play 5 plays. I got to tackle. But as soon
I will say I was wondering that as well, because I'm like, why didn't he let you play more than 5? I mean, because if you're making it publicity that, you know, who's the hardest working player and all of this, and then, you know, you put him in for 5 plays just to take him out, I just can't. It just doesn't sit. It doesn't. It's me as a former player, I can say it. See, you can't say what I can say. I call it favoritism. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, and he even said it is. And of course. But Favoritism got us 4-7 or whatever we got. We didn't make a bowl game. Yeah, we went 3-0 3 games. Giving up first game, we gave up 32 points. Third game, we gave up 38 points, 40 points. And we lost like 6 in a row. My favorite thing is winning. My favorite thing is making plays.
And it's sad that you had to have Coach Kelly, you know, on the defense side of the ball.
You don't like Coach Kelly?
The play calling, because he couldn't make adjustments during the game, you know, simple adjustments. You see that they doing one thing and you can't stop it, like the slant routes, the crossing routes. For some reason, you guys.
So I would say personnel. Because also, I swear, this man would be himself then every week. Guys, we need y'all to hustle. We need y'all to learn the playbook. And I was told exactly. Damn, no. Okay, didn't say damn, no. But exact word for word was the fact that you know the playbook is impressive. Word for word. The fact that you know the playbook is impressive. The fact that you know the playbook is impressive. And then we just heard Coach Prime talking about most hustling, but on scout team. So, yeah. But that was, walk on bad play? Oh, he's out there, get him out. It's like, dog. Don't even make sense.
Too much attention was paid to a few players, and not everyone had chances to play.
And now I'm speaking about this. The fact of the matter is, I still want to play. I'm doing as much as I can do to play. And I found out that one of the players that they put in front of me a lot isn't playing at all anymore. He doesn't want to play.
So you have love from Amsterdam. He said, "You a good dude, man. Want to see you play in the NFL. I follow every game. I can also watch all the Buff games. Amsterdam boys in the house. You got the Amsterdam boys behind you."
That's very cool.
You know, and it's amazing that people like us can know. We see that we know you have it, but the coaches, you know what I'm saying, they can't see, and they seeing it firsthand. Noah, you can also contact Roland S. Martin. Tells your story. He also on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, PK7. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, that's yeah. I just don't know. I just hate that it had to be in that fashion for somebody that worked hard, you know, and it makes sense now that you brought it up, you know, because I'm like, how can you be the hardest worker, but not? How can you be the hardest worker with the least snaps?
But also, if I was the hardest worker on scout team, why was I on scout team? Oh, because I was a walk-on? Oh, okay.
Wow. Wow, that's, hey, I didn't think of that. That makes sense to me. Like, how can you be the hardest worker on the scout team and still on the scout team?
Like it's not fair. So, and being able to be a walk-on helps me relate and be like, man, dog, it is tough, man. But the fact that I did have a scholarship, also, like, man, but I got lucky, man. I got one. I had to go to JUCO to get it.
So let me ask you this before we let you go. So do Charlie Offerdale have a scholarship, or he don't have a scholarship?
As far as I know, no.
Wow.
If I was a coach, I'd get him a scholarship. Like, yeah, of course.
I would have gave him a scholarship. See, that's the problem that I do have when I hear certain things coming out of the Colorado's camp. I'm not gonna say no names, but I know you know, is that it's always light shine on Charlie Offerdale, Noah Young, all these scout team guys.
They get no play time.
Right. I don't understand that.
Losing.
I don't understand that one.
And I'm not saying I am saying, yeah, maybe we would have won. Maybe we would have been undefeated and went to the national championship if I'd have played. Because I can, but I'm not going to be like, that's why. That's exactly why. But it could be. We went 4-7 or whatever we went. It ain't no bowl game. It's just giving up 30-point leads, just getting dogged on. Just letting them run all around, up and down the field, run around everywhere, do whatever they want. Put a ball, run the ball everywhere they want. Run the clock out, first down. 3rd and long, first down. Let me run up the middle.
So you don't have to answer this question, but I am gonna ask you: Do you blame the head coach?
No, sir. I don't want it to be that I blame you, because there are still good guys and they are good players, and they put their trust in. And that's we literally learn. I do think I don't want to be like, yeah, but Farm's been very nice and has helped me a lot. But
just like
objectively speaking, he is the head coach. And we did go 4-7 or whatever we went, 5-7, no bowl game. And talking about handpicking Louis Vuitton baggage. I'm a player too. A free agent or whatever. I'd like to play. I have no content. So if I ever do again, man, I'll hustle every play. I won't be getting unnecessary off the field problems or on the field problems. Okay, yes, sir. All you gotta do is tell me, yes, sir. I'm trying to play. What's the play? What are we playing? Okay. Oh, it's trips. That's a check. You want me out the box? Okay, I'll bump out the box. Okay, you want to make a call? Okay, I'll do that. It makes sense. So I won't have the big gap out of the box. Cool. Makes sense. And if anything, really, when I go back to what the blame is on that coach, is on that situation. It's on scholarship, and I had it. And then all of a sudden,
Prime says Charlie was going to get a scholarship last year. He kept working hard.
Yeah, for sure. I do try to be careful what I say.
Yeah, but one thing about it, with Noah, he knows I'm not going to change the title. I'm not going to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here for Noah as well. So it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, this is going on or that's going on. It's going to continually be, Noah Young talks future NFL draft prospect, and anybody that watches it, they have their view of how they want to look at it. But it's no clickbaiting here, man. We have regular talk. So, but yeah, man, as I said before, as far as the football on the football end, you just keep working hard. And as you said, you can't let any of your past, whether it's Utah State, Colorado, regardless of what in your past, you have to look towards the future. Now, I want to ask you this. Let's say you don't get an opportunity for the NFL. Would you prefer going to the XFL to get some more footage?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the UFL. I do. I don't get to get a chance with the NFL. I would like to try to get a chance with the UFL or the CFL and play and see how that goes. And if that is just for a 1 year thing, that'd be awesome. But because asking about chances, like, yeah, I did get 5 plays. Those are my chances. I understand.
I agree.
But there is 11 of us out there. So, 5 plays, like, okay. And I'm basically have nothing to do. And I have nothing to do with that loss. That's what we're saying, because it was still 0-0 when I was still in the game, when I was out. So, but I don't like to, because I want to go to war with my guys, my bros. I was like, man, I'm telling them, like, I want to feel the pain too. I want to feel the victory. I want to feel the loss if we lose. But I want to be there with y'all. And if I'm there with y'all, trust me, every play, I'm trying to go get the tackle. I'm trying to get the ball. I ain't trying to, okay, well, I think you better make the tackle. Nah, dog, I'm bracing to make the tackle too.
So B. Slayton said, I get tired of seeing the focus on clothes, jewelry, and cars when watching some of the videos. Do you think that was a problem, or you don't see that as a distraction?
I don't really think it's a problem. I think it's cool. If I could, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing if I had it. If I had a Rolls Royce, or if I had a whatever Mercedes or Lamborghini, if I had chains, I'd be like, man, yes, I'll be showing them off. But I've been having to grind and go to different colleges and take out loans and all this stuff and pay for classes and rent, living in people's rooms, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. So that's why I don't got all these chains and cars and clothes.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. If I had it, I would do the same. But we have to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Some people just born into success. Others have to grind their way in it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So is it?
I gotta grind.
Yes. But we definitely want you to keep us updated with, the process and everything. You always welcome on the channel,
Thank you.
So what are you going to get into for the rest of the day?
I got some laundry I got to do. And I'm going to try and go watch this movie, Late Night with the Devil.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, I heard that's a good movie. But yeah, I definitely want to thank you a lot, man. And I definitely wish you some peace in what you're doing. And
I was gonna say, I just got a text basically giving me the go ahead to say his name. So I do want to say his name, and I'll say the school. He's at Arizona. His name's Josh Oglesby, offensive line coach. He went to San Jose State after I went from Utah State back down to JUCO. And this man gets promoted to San Jose State. And then now he's at Arizona. Just, man, wow. Josh Oglesby. OGLESBY. He's still on Twitter. You can see him. That's who it was. That's facts. That's truth. Got his phone number. I sent it to you. Got his name. All that. That's him. And it's like, now I'm thinking again. I'm back when I was on scholarship. Do I get physically violent with this man? Hold up. What about my scholarship, man? That's what I kept thinking. What about my scholarship? So that's who it is. That's who it was. That's who it is. Still being a disgusting human, a gross person. Still getting the recognition, getting the promotions. It's disgusting. It's annoying. It's frustrating.
So with that being said, I will ask you, do you want me to put him in the title or just leave, don't even do it?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think it'd be good to put him here. I'll show you his Twitter. And I can show some of the messages. Yeah, in my message. John, so we already have messages. And it initially starts off like, hey man, it's all good. Just stay working. It'll be good, man. Trying to be like, then it starts to get weirder and weirder. Offensive line coach, University of Arizona. I'll go to message. Man. All right, guys.
Did he say the name is Josh?
Josh Oglesby. This dude.
Yep, Josh Oglesby.
So I go to messages. You go to messages. So it starts off being like my coach. I'm like, okay, cool. He's my coach. It keeps going on the same. You can see it says Josh Oglesby.
Yep.
It's about to be, this one says, check out this fire.
Wow. So you can't tell that.
That's girls like kneeing dudes in the balls and grabbing dudes' balls and stuff. Grabbing dick. Here go another one. Same dude, same conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a naked dude, right? Like, that's my coach, man. What's going on?
Wow. You're right on that, B. Sladen. Noah protecting others as well. Great show, Magdal. Yeah, definitely, man. I absolutely love your passion.
Thank you.
Other parents need to know. Yes.
That's who it is. Yeah, if he's talking to your son, probably being on some weirdness. And especially if you're hearing scholarship and it's immediately guard down. With him, guard up. He ain't a good person. It's like I have a sister. And I'm a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I wouldn't trust him around nobody. I wouldn't trust him around my friends' sisters. I wouldn't trust him around my friends' moms, my friends' grandmoms. I wouldn't trust him around none of them. But like, he don't need to be around at all. Man.
I agree with you 100%. Damn, Noah, you just protected a lot of folks. Yes.
Well, that's what's up. That's cool. You know. What's up?
Well, I definitely want to thank you a lot, man. You know, as I said before, it's crazy that you had to go through all those things, and you know, definitely come back and chime in with us, keep us updated as far as just the journey and the process that you're going through. You know, and we all definitely wish you all the success for sure.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much for this talk.
Yeah, anytime. Is there any final things you would like to say as you get ready to close?
I can play football. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders himself gave me a D for dog on my jersey. I can play scout team, regular team, whatever team. I can play football. So I get the acting, you get the wrestling, get some movies on TV, something, whatever is possible. But
That's real. That's real, man. Yeah, we definitely got to have you back on the channel for sure, man. I'm telling you that right now.
that'd be cool. And that'd be cool. That'd be very cool.
Sounds great, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your movie, and we definitely thank you for bringing light to what goes on, man, around this football world that we live in, and hopefully, the youth can definitely learn from everything that was shared from you, and we definitely will be keeping up with you in the future.
Awesome, and likewise, thank you very much.
Anytime, bro. Take care. Yeah, that will be it, man, for the live, man. As I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's some good and some bad. The only bad I would say is what he went through, but you have to take the negative and put it with the positive, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's just this the stuff that goes on behind closed doors that people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And broken promises, telling guys, this going to happen, that's going to happen. And then when they get there, it's a different story. So, but yeah, definitely thank you a lot, Shirley. Thank everybody that chimed in, Noah's mother, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to see all the participation. I'm going to replay these clips of Noah. As he said, if you are an NFL scout out there, you want to find somebody that's going to work hard, take a look at Noah. You know what I'm saying? Noah is somebody that's hungry. You can hear it in his voice as he gave his closure of the live that he wanted an opportunity. He know what he can do, and so definitely thank all of you for chiming in. Until next time, peace.
Who's the hardest working guy on this scout team? Who never complains spirit. Practice his butt off every day. And go run 100 miles an hour down the field and chase the ball. You're starting tomorrow, boss. It's on you how long you last now.
Ready to show these scouts what I got. I'm a hard worker, great character. I'm just ready to ride, man.
We got about, 22, 23 NFL teams out here hanging out, watching about 9 guys from last year try and make the jump to the NFL.
We're watching these seniors perform in front of NFL scouts for their pro day. We're looking at pure athleticism. You take away the scheme, you take away what they're asking these players to do. You just want to evaluate the true athlete. You're trying to prove to everyone that you are worth an NFL opportunity. And you showcase your athleticism and just your body of work. You want to prove to people that you belong.
It's special up here right now, and just watching these guys work out, trying to get their chance, try to make some money for the families. It's just, it's amazing.
There's so much energy here now, so it's always exciting to come back and see Coach Prime and all the energy that he's brought to the organization. It's wonderful to see where we're at now.
Hang out over there. We're gonna get this done, then we'll start the drill when we're done here with the defense.
Nah, don't pick it up, man.
No. It's not.
Good to see you. Good thing with I ain't gonna lie, I do like your charm, though.
Why?
Nah,
why are we
personally,
doing
I really
this?
do that.
Why are we doing this
Nah,
right
I
now?
just said I like
this
it,
This is a combine for our kids, and you want to come in me. Shouldn't you be saying stuff like, "Boy, it's gonna be standing room only next year"? You should be thinking that way.
Nah, I am. What I'm saying, though.
He already said it.
Yeah. Nah, I do like that, though. You heard me say you do.
I take these many out the porter. I take these men. I pick these many guys from high school, and I make sure I go get a certain kind of walk on. And he took me. We were on the field practice, and he showed me this one walk on, dude 57. This dude was running all over the field, acting like I say, boy, he strategically put this